I wanted to make this video for my 17-year-old self. Hi guys, Suri here. This is because he was a Jeffrey. His brain was toast, absolute jelly. He would go home after school, and as soon as he heard that bell, he was off to play his games, watch porn, and just lay about like a sloth. Now, upon discovering Muay Thai, I was a changed man basically. Obviously, that fast forwards it a lot because I was 22, but it made me a better man. It made me realize what I was missing. That it gave me back, not even gave me back. I awakened my masculinity through martial arts, Muay Thai. Obviously, after that, after I was 17, I went to uni and things. Obviously, I got to experience a bit more of life, more like the party lifestyle, but there was still something missing through all those years. And it was just, and masculinity was one of those things. And I feel like a lot of men are going through this with the way modern life pits us to not be masculine, to emasculate us, whether that's while we're in school, we have teachers that are all female and we're mothered constantly. We're told, we're not really taught to be ambitious, achieve to achieve higher or think higher. And I think that's what self improvement has allowed me to do, to think higher at a higher level and look at other people, how they're maybe doing things or building up the wrong habits to not, build themselves up for longevity. And masculinity helps a lot with that, I believe. Now, I know I'm trying to relate to a lot of things here, self improvement, martial arts, and what was the other thing? Masculinity, but it's just something I need to get out of my chest because when I was 17, when you don't have that, when you don't have something like martial arts or you're just playing football like every other guy, you go to the pub and stuff like that, you're drinking a lot, there is nothing there. You are just another guy, another Jeffrey. And for me, it was martial arts that changed it. It was like an adventure, Every time I fought, I mean, I can't imagine the reaction to younger me watching me fight now because I was never into martial arts. And when you fight and things like this, it's like a mini adventure. You're experiencing things for the first time again. These fight camps that you have along with your other fighters, traveling to the events, fighting it in front of a crowd, applying your trade, improving every day, and learning habits that are part of self improvement, exercise, getting a better body. Can you imagine? It's all there, and I never knew it. And I just wish, I hope more people, more younger men, just find it because once they find self improvement martial arts, they they will level up without even thinking about it, without even realizing they will be leveling up because they have something. This was what I was going to get onto. They have a high responsibility, a high ambition. They want to get better at something, not just a video game where you level up, and you're just staring at a screen and just clicking a button. You're actually leveling up in real life. Because when you get better at martial arts, you're a calmer person. You're more confident in yourself when you walk in the street. You're not as fearful of a person. I feel like those are such important attributes for young men, and we don't think about it. Jordan Peterson talks about responsibility, how when he speaks of it in front of young men, they there's a fire in their eyes. It lights up because, once you have that responsibility, if you're looking after people around you, you'll hold yourself higher regards. That increases your responsibility. You become a leader, whether it's YouTube, trying to guide other people and follow this lifestyle. Obviously, another thing I said was ambition. I never had it. I didn't have an ounce of ambition. I mean, that might be my upbringing, you know, being in a poorer working class household. My mother is quite liberal minded, so she's a bit of a communist, doesn't think about entrepreneurship and things like that. But having that kind of ambition, it drives you, gives you something to live for rather than stagnate. And when you awaken this masculinity, you try and destroy each habit, all of your bad habits. Obviously, some fall through. And that's what I'm learning all the time, every year, trying to destroy these habits and live this lifestyle. Because it's not easy, but it's you got to choose a life of pain or a life of pleasure. And the life of pain, it might feel bad at the time, but afterwards, your dopamine, the dopamine surge you get after exercise and things like that is just tenfold. So thanks for listening, guys.